The congregation of the Sisters of St. Charles Borromeo runs the German Hospice in Jerusalem. This community is the spiritual heart of the German-speaking community living in the Holy City. It is also a reference point for many local Christian families whose youngest children are housed in the kindergarten attached to the convent. And finally, for German-speaking pilgrims who stay here. On the 23rd of September, while inaugurating the new heating system, a state-of-the-art work realized thanks to the contribution of the German government with great delicacy, the sisters were able to create a moment of sharing, a moment to dream together about the future without giving up, to thank the German embassy for the closeness offered to them every day and to complete this ambitious project, but also to be with their Benedictine brothers and so many friends who participate in one way or another in the life of the German-speaking community.
We are very glad that the German embassy and all those who have been involved in our project, that they recommended our project to the German government. We are very grateful to all those who supported us and that we succeeded to accomplish this so complicated, really complicated project. What remains is that we will pray for peace in the Holy Land, and one day, and hopefully soon, we can welcome our guests again, that they will enjoy the new atmosphere of our house.
Well, for me, as an ambassador of Germany, the sisters and what they do here is really something to be proud of. For 125 years, they've been doing the work of Christian love, let's say, looking after sick people, looking after survivors of the Shoah, looking after Palestinian children who come to the kindergarten here every day, and looking after pilgrims and people who come to visit this fascinating city. I think they are a living proof of what Christianity is all about, and the German connection here is obviously very strong. We speak German, the way they cook is German, the way they bake in Christmas time is German, so we have a very strong bond with them.
At this moment, the entire Holy Land is covered by a blanket of pain, injustice and death. The German ambassador reminds us that despite the shame of the First and Second World Wars, the abomination of the Holocaust and the many heinous religious wars that have shaken Europe, it is precisely the experience of the old continent that shows us that it is possible to overcome centuries-old, seemingly irremediable conflicts.
As politicians, diplomats, we need to do everything we can to stop this, to bring the region back to a peaceful way of dealing with one another. Right now, this is very dark days. Well, I mean, Europe can teach you one thing, that it is possible to make peace after centuries and centuries of war between the European nations, horrible things that have happened. Christians used to kill each other, Protestants versus Catholics, and now you can't imagine that ever to happen again in Europe, certainly not in the core of Europe. So I think this is something that maybe could serve as a lesson also to the people of the Holy Land, that yes, the hostility, the experiences of suffering are very deep on both sides.
The new air conditioning system was blessed by Abbot Nicodemus from the Mount Zion monastery. He developed a profound liturgical reflection on the meaning of man and technology as a possibility to love others and to be more fully and freely that image of God that we already are, against the tendency to destroy and violate the sacredness of human life.
We are surrounded by this ocean of suffering. And what I see as the main problem is the dehumanization. If you see really the war parties say, no, the others are not humans, like animals in human shape and others. And so it was for me also important to say, now we celebrate also the dignity of us humans, because every human being is created in the image of God. And the Creator gives us the possibility to be creative, to really change things to better. For me, very important, it's a sign that the sisters believe in the future. Because in this time of war, it's a time of destruction, of despair, of a black wall. And for me, it was wonderful to see that the sister said, yes, we invest in the future because we believe there will be a future.